It took almost 50 years to discover the truth. The horrifying truth shocked the world. Get ready for a shocking revelation that has been kept hidden for 50 years. Discover the horrifying truth that will change the world forever. A girl named Linda was abducted and brutally murdered, devastating her family and community. Her story is one of tragedy and loss, but it is also a reminder of the preciousness of life and the need to keep our children safe. Don't miss this must-see video that uncovers a disturbing reality concealed for far too long. In 1973, Linda Ann O'Keefe, an 11-year-old girl from Newport Beach, California, woke up on a summer morning and got dressed up in a pretty dress her mother had made for her. A shy but talented Girl Scout with a passion for creativity, Linda O'Keefe had a close bond with her older sister and loved spending time at the local youth center, painting and playing the piano. She was a regular student at Lincoln Elementary School in Corona del Mar, where she usually rode her bike to class. Tragically, on July 6, 1973, Linda never made it home from summer school. The last sighting of her was by a man looking for frogs in the Back Bay area. The next day, her lifeless body was discovered in a ditch, brutally raped and strangled to death. The entire community was in shock and mourning the loss of this innocent young girl. For 50 years, Linda O'Keefe's murder case remained a mystery, with countless leads leading to nowhere. But in 2018, on the 50th anniversary of her death, the Newport Police Department made a promise to Linda to find her killer and give her a voice. Using state-of-the-art DNA technology and emotional strategies, the police department embarked on a mission to solve Linda's case. They took to Twitter, posting messages from Linda's point of view and sharing pictures of her clothes to get inside the killer's mind. The police used Linda's voice to create a timeline of her last day, which revealed that she had been raped and murdered after staying at school for all 4 of her piano lessons. The case gained global attention after tweets about it went viral, and people provided information that helped solve it. The Newport Police Department and social media played a crucial role in giving Linda's story a voice. On that fateful day, Linda's life took a tragic turn. She went to school like any other day. After her second piano lesson, Linda stopped at a store to buy some bubblegum. She then headed back to school for her 3rd class. Linda had planned to call her mother after school to ask for a ride home, but the school secretary told her to wait. So she decided to go back to the store where she had bought the gum earlier. That's where she met her friend Brenda. Brenda witnessed a close call between a turquoise van and herself, only to see the van approach Linda moments later. Linda was unable to get a ride home from her mother and had to walk alone, unaware of the danger that awaited her. She was later found dead, raped and strangled, and her killer took away her innocence and silenced her forever. Linda was upset when her mother failed to pick her up from school. She sat crying on the corner of Margaret Drive while her family searched for her. The police were called at 6:42 p.m., and they conducted a search. The police launched a search effort, which involved helicopters scouring the nearby forests and meadows. Linda's family was also frantically calling her friends to find any leads on her whereabouts. The search continued into the night and resumed the next day, with volunteers joining in. Unfortunately, Linda's lifeless body was discovered by a man and his son who were searching for frogs by a nearby lake. Initially mistaking her for a sleeping person, the man touched her hand, but when she did not respond, he realized she was dead and immediately called the police. The discovery of Linda's body transformed the search into a homicide investigation. The police, 50 years after the murder of Linda O'Keefe, used every strategy and technology they could gather to catch her killer. They found a viable suspect, James Allen Neal, using DNA found on Linda's body, which they sent to a website for family trees. Neal was arrested and brought to justice. Linda's family expressed their gratitude and closure after all these years.